Welcome back, fair viewer, to what is Record Store Day, April the 13th, 2019. It is currently halfway through Record Store Day, and I've got myself a few purchases, a couple of good things that I was really looking forward to getting. There's one that may still happen yet, I'm not sure. But what I decided to do with this was to do a bit of a different video. I thought I'd do a bit of a day in the life, maybe, of a filming day for my videos and how I go about doing them. I'm going to be doing some other videos while I'm up. Stick to the point, man! This video is about Record Store Day, so let's go back to the beginning and see what happened.
The day starts like any other. The weighty reality of life hurls itself into one's face. Dragging oneself through the existential mud, a resolution, or at least temporary solution, must be made. There is only one option for now. The true horror of Record Store Day begins to seep into the mind. A day of hipsters, music snobs, condescension, and standing in lines. In short, a day of dealing with people. An epic terror of Lovecraftian proportions. Subscribe, people, subscribe.
Okay, so here I am in the car, ready to go, ready to deal with the hipster twats on Record Store Day. Let's see how this goes. A wheel away, here come again. I'm using my regular microphone that I use out and about, sans windy muff.
Top marks to Badlands of Cheltenham. I found most of my wish list, only spoke to one person, and was out before any real interactions ensued. Music is magic. People are scum.
Okay, so I got a few purchases there, not as much as I wanted. Unfortunately, I didn't get my High on Fire Fat Salad album, or 3-song EP, whatever. But I do know somebody who's off somewhere else, so I'm going to give them a call and see if they can pick up a copy for me. Right, okay, so back from town. In the car, and what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to drive to my usual place and I'm going to film a couple of videos. But I'm going to drive there now via time travel using time-lapse, and when I get there I'll show you a couple of the purchases that I picked up, and we'll have a bit of a behind the scenes, I think. Who gives a shit? Shabby dum dum dibby dum be dum dum shum shum shabby dee dum. Genius. Right then, finally made it to my place of filming, despite some twats getting in my way. I hate people, I really do. I'll just quickly show you some of the purchases I got. I'll show you more in depth when I get back home later. First of all, I got the new Sun album, Life Metal. Secondly, I got Prodigy featuring Horror, Fight Fire with Fire. I wasn't actually sure whether to get this one or not. I wasn't actually sure whether I needed it or not, but to be quite honest, after the tragic passing of Keith Flint, I felt compelled to get that. I've got a very cool looking 13th Floor Elevators picture disc. For those of you who aren't aware, Rocky Erickson is an artist you absolutely should check out. Fantastic guy. And very, very happy to have picked up one of the main things that I went there for, which is Mastodon's Stairway to Nick John. I'm going to do a more in-depth video on that one in a moment, so I'll do a bit of a behind the scenes sort of thing for you guys. That'll be incredibly exciting, I'm sure. As I mentioned just outside the record store, the only thing that I didn't get a chance to pick up was the High on Fire 3-track EP, Bat Salad, no doubt in reference to Rat Salad by the Mighty Sabbath. I think it's also got a cover of a Bad Brain song and a cover of a Celtic Frost song on there, but there is a friend of mine who is doing his own Record Store Day purchasing in another town. I've kept him informed and he's going to let me know if he can pick me up a copy of that, and if I do, I'll be off there later on as well, so won't that be exciting on the video. But for now, I'm going to go and film a couple of videos. I'm going to film a video for the Mastodon Stairway to Nick John, and also I'm going to put a little video together for Machine Head, who are getting back together. At least 3/4 of the band are getting back together for the 25th anniversary of Burn My Eyes. Long overdue. This was announced a couple of weeks back, but I've got a few things to say about that, so I'm going to do a small video for that one as well, so catch you in a bit. Here's a random scene of me filming, and here's another one. To be fair, there's actually not that much to show you. I'm just walking around the field, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know what you want from me, really. How about an epic lunch scene? Well, wasn't that terribly exciting? Right, well, I've just had a quick look on the website of another independent record label store, whatever, you know what I mean. And apparently they do stock the High on Fire Bat Salad disc. So it's about an hour's drive, so I'm going to head off there now, see what happens. A lot of pubs you pass out here in the countryside. The Yeasty Clunge, the Warty Member, the Urinary Tract.
I next found myself in the strange town of Nailsworth, or more specifically a fantastic record store known as Sanctuary Music. This place was packed full of amazing records, box sets and friendly staff. As with all things in life, however, there is often a turd in the punch bowl. Check out my full review, link in description. Why look, there's a copy of A Million Degrees by Emigrate, Richard Krusper's solo project. You can check out my fantastic review on my channel, link in description.
There he is. That was Ian Stevens, a friend, work colleague and supporter of the channel. Yeah! So, that was record store day, or at least it was my record store day. Was it worth it? Yeah, in my eyes I think it was worth it. I actually had a good day. It was kind of nice being able to go to different record stores and just peruse, to look through and find things and see what was going on. I quite enjoyed that. I hate people. I really hate people. Fuck those people. I've got to turn right. Heading back home, and I will give you guys a bit of a better view of the actual purchases that I've gotten today, including the last one that I got, which isn't that much of a big deal really, but you'll see what that surprise one was at the end. Right, so after a long day, finally back at the squat. So what did I actually pick up in the end? So I got Sun with Life Metal, their new album. I don't think that's actually coming out for another week. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that it said that it's not supposed to be released until the 19th, so I guess that's a record store day special. Isn't that wonderful? I also picked up The Prodigy featuring Horror, Fight Fire with Fire, from their latest album No Tourists, and I've got to say that was probably one of my favourite songs on the album. Horror are a fantastic band, really great band, so Prodigy and Horror together, really great. Awesome. Is that reflecting? I don't know if the ring light is reflecting. I'll do a proper close-up of that one anyway. So yeah, Mastodon, Stairway to Nick John. I've actually recorded a video about this single, so I'm not going to go into this one too much. If it's not up already, it'll be up in a couple of days. Their cover of Stairway to Heaven. It's a double-sided disc. Side A is their studio version of it, and they've also got a live version of it as well, which was performed actually at his funeral. So, but yeah, I'll do a video of that one. 13th Floor Elevators. The psychedelic sounds of original mono LP picture disc version. I just couldn't resist that. And Rocky Erickson is just such an amazing artist. If any of you don't know who he is, definitely check out Rocky Erickson. Absolutely amazing stuff. And finally, I ended up getting the Mighty Boosh. Yeah, this is a 3-disc edition of the complete radio series from BBC. And yeah, just a great piquage. But sorry if I have zero energy at the moment, but it has been a long day, and I think you guys have probably seen more than enough of me for one video, so I'm going to call it a day there. And the only other thing is that I don't actually own a record player, so